Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Ronit speaking. Um, I hijacked the plane yesterday, and it was all fun and dandy. However, today is a new day. We're here at episode freaking 10. We did it, Carol. We made it to 10 episodes.
Yay!
Why are you not excited? What happened?
Yay!
Carol, are you crying in 3D?
Crying in 3D.
Welcome back to your daily, but not so daily, dose of TV static with your host, me, Ronit, and my best friend, Carol. How you doing, Carol?
In a world of obsessed with speed and shortcuts, relax. Just walk everywhere. You'll get there eventually with less sweat.
But
That's
what?
how I'm doing.
But what if you want to go zoomies on a bike?
Then you call a flight attendant.
That's actually so good. Wait a minute. This is the podcast where we talk about anything and everything from A to Z.
Zed,
God damn it, Carol.
Bitch.
Got to fight me.
I'll fucking kite. I'll kite you.
Okay. You know you've been playing too much of a game that requires kiting when you say that instead of fight you.
I'll fucking kite the shit out of you, bro. I'll break your ankles.
You'll kite me? Bro, I will literally press the summoner spell flash and then smack
I
you
don't want to
upside
be
the head with a
flashed.
bear slap. Then tiger. And then you won't be able to move because of Phoenix, and I'll get health because of Turtle. It's an Udyr reference, by the way.
Biddy, I need an adultier adult. Ronit's attacking me.
IRL or in 3D?
Both.
So today's episode we've got Fact or Fiction, True Crime Edition. We
Yes,
got
sir, yes,
sci-fi and creepypastas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So let's start this.
You got a fact or fiction for me?
I thought you did, because I don't know anything about Fact or Fiction.
All right. I have a story for you.
Ooh, do tell, do tell.
A teacher's assistant at a local high school hired her students to kill her husband.
That's
Unfortunately,
true.
the students, all boys, went through with the murder, and she started making accusations that her husband was abusive and made promises to the boys involving money and alleged sex. Yeah. Lifetime made a movie about it.
This is true. This is actually
It's
true.
called Seduced by Madness. Yeah.
That's crazy though. That like they actually went through with it, and bro, that's some. Now, I'm not saying all people. Some people are just demented. Like, in what way, shape, or form do you tell little kids to like, oh, do this and get away with it? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
What are we teaching people nowadays, huh?
High school students be on some next level shit.
I mean, look at us when we were growing up.
That's what I mean.
That's a topic for a different time. Mom, you don't
So
see
that's
shit.
fact.
Let's go. Let's go. God. I'm.
Next one.
Yeah, go. I'll try to find some. I'll try
Okay.
to find some.
A few months ago, a friend of mine, they're an upcoming nature photographer. They decided to spend a day and the night alone in the woods outside of our town. She wanted to get some photos of the woods and wildlife as naturally as she could for her portfolio. She wasn't afraid of being alone, and she camped by herself a lot of times before. and she set up a middle of like a tent in the middle of a small clearing and had spent the day taking pictures. She filled up 4 rolls of film on that trip, but when she went to get them developed, she saw 4 pictures that scared her. The 4 pictures were taken from inside of her tent, asleep in the middle of the night.
Is that fact? Jeez,
My
that's
good
not.
sir, that was fiction.
I was thinking fiction. I'm like, you could get me with the double back to back.
Mm-hmm.
But dang, that's fiction. I mean, I mean, the way you say it, Carol, you can make it sound very true.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's the entire point of the game.
Dun 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 dun. Dude, Shark Week, yo. Anyway,
Shark bait, woo haha.
Shark Week. Uh, um, I'm trying to find some, and I can't find any.
That's okay. I got one.
Oh,
I don't know if it was widely reported in 2017. This happened in Florida. Everything happens in Florida. Basically,
Florida. Sorry.
they experienced a situation that was in many ways like New York City in 1977 when Son of Sam was on the loose.
Hmm.
Don't know if you guys know what Son of Sam is, but anyway, 4 people were shot and killed sniper style and at random like places in the neighborhood.
Right.
Anyway, all of the murders occurred within a 3 block radius of the city, and they were like paralyzed for weeks. So the cops had no clue, no DNA connection, no rhyme, no reason.
Fact.
Yep.
That's really interesting.
Somebody said it's basically a person working at McDonald's. It was the coworker working at McDonald's was a suspected killer.
Oh, oh God.
So this guy said, who still worked there, the guy shot people walking alone at night
Oh,
because the guy only got caught because the guy asked his coworker at McDonald's to hide a gun for him.
oh hell no. Yeah, I'd run straight up. See, the thing is, like, owning a firearm is different than using a firearm. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
Like, sure, you don't. It, it's it's very controversial about at least in the United States, right? The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
Hi, buddy. Give me a sec. I'm gonna make my second can.
But like, it's just weird because I look at it and I'm just like, I understand it's your right, but it's like, do you need to use it? Anyways, that's crazy.
A little bit. You want another one?
Yeah,
I should.
So I'm not sure if this is true, but
it's
I
all
don't know if he
fiction.
still has his house. That's the only part I'm not sure if it's true or not, right? I don't want to give you any hints or anything, but Shaq owns a house or owned a house in a hometown called person's hometown called Sugarland,
What?
Carry on.
right?
Yeah, carry
Sugarland.
on.
Anyway, in 20 not 2024 was it? 2004, their housekeeper was stabbed to death by her son in the kitchen. The police found the son wandering around the neighborhood covered in blood. Shaq and his daughter were not home when it happened.
Fact. I think it's
Good
yeah.
job.
I mean, if it regards anything to like people that I like watch or follow, like Shaquille O'Neal, like I mainly know like stuff about it. Not all the stuff, right? But like I've heard it before, like in some sort of way, shape, or form.
God damn.
Hey man,
All right. Here's another one. I grew up on a family farm near Holden, Alberta. So this is in Canada. A few years after I left home, one of the neighboring farmers had disappeared without a trace. His wife, Helen Nestland, especially was distraught and was calling the local RCMP. RCMP is our Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
okay,
Okay? So, nonstop pushing them to do more to try and find her husband. But years went by, and it was suspected that he drove up north into the bush somewhere and killed himself. And then
oh,
one day, one of his sons told someone that he couldn't take the guilt any longer and that his dad was murdered by Helen and was one of his sons. So it turns out that he was an abusive bastard and was emotionally and physically abusing his wife and his three boys for years.
Jesus Christ, that's. I think that's fact.
It's fucked up enough to be fact.
Yeah.
So allegedly one night after he threatened him with a gun, and apparently threatening them with a gun was a common occurrence. His wife finally took the gun and shot him multiple times while he was asleep in bed.
Jesus.
She and her youngest son then parted up his body, like cut him up and put him in a truck's toolbox, welded it shut, and dumped it in their dugout. They then took an excavator and dug a hole to bury his car too.
This is all the same story.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she was sentenced to 18 years. But after a couple of appeals, it was lowered to 9 years, and then parole was clear that she's a battered wife and was protecting herself and her kids. So she got it.
Jesus.
It's fucking wild. Alberta's wild.
I'm. I got nothing to say. I'm just shocked. Damn. So, how does
So,
Yeah.
how does one like have these crazy ideas in order to go through with them? Like, were you just traumatized as a kid, or like to do something so bad? Like, regardless, fact or fiction, true crime, right? Regardless of that, like, in order to do something catastrophically so bad, how? What has
not
the
even that. To come up with it.
right? Like that's some sort of like fucking Scooby Doo mystery type of shit. Like the fuck?
Want another one?
Hit me with it,
I'll
boss.
give you two more and we can segue.
Hell yeah.
Okay? A couple came back from a night out to find that their house had been broken into, and nearly everything was stolen. Their television, gone. Computer, gone. Silverware, dishes, clothes, jewelry, gone. So just a few pieces of furniture were left, like their toothbrushes, a can of opener, a can opener, some candles, and a disposable camera. They called the police, they filed a report, and then they went on with their lives while they waited in vain to, in hopes that they'd get some of their stuff back. Hopefully, something comes to fruition. Weeks later, the wife took the disposable camera to a local pharmacy to get the film developed. When she picked up the pictures the next day, she found pictures of the burglars facing away from their camera, sticking the toothbrushes up their butts.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Uh, fact?
Oh,
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God I'm wrong.
Could you imagine?
If that was fact, oh, I'd cry in 3D so much.
Oh my god.
Um, I know this is a bit of a ADHD moment. Patch 18 comes out soon, and they're nerfing a shit ton of stuff. I'm actually so sad. Sorry. Anyways,
I don't know, bro. Should I play Evoker?
Damn.
I'm actually damn. Anyways, we have one more or
Um, do we I don't know if I wanna fucking let's see. Let's see if I can give you one that I can actually bring you over to something. Alright. Um The leader of the NXIVM cult was a student in Rockland, and one day he announced to everyone that he had the world's highest IQ. He was so obnoxious that I don't think he had any friends, according to the teacher, but he was an okay student, not a genius, and gave him a B.
okay.
Look up what the NXIVM cult is. There's
And
a whole TV series about it.
the next IVM. Keith was convicted racketeering sex offender who was a drug funk name found which served new potential development for criminal activity. This is true. Damn. Wow.
That's fucking wild.
That's crazy. See, this is what I mean, right? People are so. People can get so deranged. So I'm like, what? What? How? Why? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just, just question marks, man. Literal question marks.
Yep.
But speaking of
Speaking of cults,
cults,
um, you ever heard of the cult of Skaro?
the fuck is that?
The cult of Skaro was formed during the last Great Time War by a group of Daleks, if you know what I'm talking about.
Ah ha
Ahaha.
ah ha ha.
Ahaha.
This is Doctor Who.
Yes, sir. And we are now going to talk about our sci-fi endeavors.
Dude,
Is it endeavors?
I love sci-fi. You can't tell me sci-fi isn't like the single greatest genre.
It depends on what type of sci-fi.
That's also very true. Like I think Doctor Who as like a TV series does so well in like, in that aspect of like when it first started up until now of just like it's consistent, it brings back characters. You also get like a lot of backstory and like stuff that happened in the future. Understanding like it's jumping everywhere, but it's like it's really like cohesive in the way that they do it. I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Doctor Who is amazing.
I know. We gotta finish the freaking show unless you guys already finished it without me.
No. We have not watched anything.
Good. So we'll start bringing back Doctor Who nights.
I am always down, but again, that's completely up to
Alex,
Alex.
because I know Alex wants to watch it, but it's like I don't want to like watch it without him because I know he has fun too.
You hear that, baby? Doctor Who. We need to watch it again.
And speaking of sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars,
If you get it wrong, we can't be friends.
fantasy. Fuck. If let's talk about like fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, stuff like that. Those genres are great. Romance as a genre is great. Fiction, great. Sci-fi, obviously that. Horror too. Horror is one of those ones that is up there. I don't personally
I want to
enjoy.
confirm. You've watched Lord of the Rings?
A good chunk of it, yeah. But it's been
What the
like
fuck
so.
does a good chunk of it mean?
I haven't watched all the movies. God, I barely remember myself watching all the Iron Man movies, let alone all the Lord of the Ring movies. I'll have to rewatch the Hobbit movies. Yo, The Godfather though? Oh my god, great. Sorry. I'm going on like segues of like different movies and stuff, but it's like I love as someone who doesn't watch movies, just mainly a lot of TV shows. There are like a good amount of movies that I've watched where I'm just like, these are great movies. Sorry, what happened?
No, you're perfect. Keep going.
Oh, I was just
Keep
like,
fucking going. Talk about movies. Tell me fucking more.
God, that's so.
Cause like I fucking love movies too, and I have a hard time of always picking a fucking movie. So
I think in my case, it's not about like what's the newest thing coming out and I have to watch. It's more of like, what do I feel like watching, right? Like, and there's seasonal things that everyone watches. So I think like when it comes to like Halloween, right? Everyone starts getting back into like Scooby Doo, um, Casper, and all those types of
speak for
stuff.
yourself. I watch that shit year round,
I'm talking for like the majority of people, right? Like
and I'm sure most women do too.
however you identify as.
Yeah, what he said.
um, but and then you go to like Christmas, and then everyone starts watching like Home Alone, Elf, the Santa Claus movie, all that other stuff, and I'm just like, these are seasonal movies that everyone just keeps rewatching. They're great movies for a reason. Shout out to the 1990s and 2000s, 1980s as well.
Yeah, but it's very boring.
I I can see why. Like when you like have
It's
already
too
watched it like
repetitive.
so many times. Like I think it's gotten to the point where it's like I know the dialogue by heart.
Oh, like the B movie.
God, every time they say the word "be," speed up 10%, bro. The movie's done in 5 minutes.
Uh, Wait a minute. Actually,
It's a YouTube.
hold on.
Is it 10% or 100%? Something like that. I don't know. Something like that. It's really funny. Uh,
I guess I'll have to find that YouTube clip.
B movie, but every time they say the word B, it gets faster.
They could still see your stream, right?
Oh no, I haven't been here. I'll show them this. Um. So right here, B movie. Every time it gets faster. The entire B movie right here. If I know you're not here, let me share my screen to you as well. 'Cause this would have made a lot more sense having this up ahead of time.
A little bit.
Look at this. It's a 7-minute movie.
That's insane. Don't play it, we'll get copyrighted.
I know. But like, do you see what I mean? 5 minutes. Like,
Doing damage.
that's how many times it gets faster. This shit's funny as fuck.
It's actually insane. So, yeah, just roll credits.
Fuck. Every time there's a pause an hour episode goes 10% faster.
I think every time we say a keyword, we should do that with the podcast. That would be hilarious.
Bro. I'm actually crying in 3D. It gets faster.
Oh,
When Carol says, "Oh fuck," it gets faster. Don't kill me.
I'm trying so hard not to fucking say any of this. You stupid bitch.
Didn't do it. Wasn't me.
Then who did it?
But yeah. Going back to movies. What is your all-time favorite movie?
I don't have an all-time favorite movie. I have way too many movies I like.
Uh, Gun pointed to your head. You had to choose. Like,
Interview with the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice.
there you go.
It's a cop-out movie.
It's still a decent answer.
Actually, no, can I change that?
Nope, too late.
What's that movie with Selma Hayek and Quentin Tarantino?
I don't know.
Where Selma Hayek pours alcohol down her leg?
I don't I don't know this movie. She pours alcohol down her leg? Hold on. Where do I sign up to watch this? Oh, there's another one.
Sorry.
Don't kill
The
me.
movie it's by Quentin Tarantino.
Mm.
The movie is called what Robert said, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Ah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
That's,
Yep.
I think my all-time favorite movie would be Godfather 1.
Really?
Yeah. I think to me it's just like the importance of it, like the actual behinding of like movie 1. Like movie 2 and 3 were, good, right? To finish out the trilogy. But like Godfather 1, man, something about it just like hits home differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see it.
Um, if not that, then definitely like uh, probably Star Wars is up there. But I'd probably go with not Attack of the Clones, but I'd go with a new. No, what's episode 6? A New Hope? No. Phantom Menace. Then it goes Phantom Menace. And then what was the? I'm trying to figure out what it's called.
I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Wars Order. So, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, or not Empire Strikes. Is Empire Strikes Back? No, that it's Revenge of the Sith. Then it's
That's 3.
yeah, Revenge of the Sith is 3. A New Hope is 4.
I have no idea.
I'm guessing. I'm trying to fucking Star Wars movie order. I'm so dumb, and this is like one of my favorite series. God, I need to actually just like rewatch this shit. So yeah, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. Then it's
People.
Episode 4, which is A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, then Return of the Jedi. Then it's Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Then it's The Last Jedi, and then it's The Rise of Skywalker. I think of that entire like 9 set, there's a lot. You're skipping a lot of stuff in between, but of that entire 9 set, I think Return of the Jedi is my favorite, with Empire Strikes Back being my second. Because those are like the turning points of that movie.
I'm a New Hope fan,
Of course you are.
but I'm also a um Revenge of the Sith fan.
I also my like I think number 3 would be Attack of the Clones because of the big arena fight. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I love Samuel L. Jackson. What a great actor. Mace Windu. I love Mace Windu. What a
Who's
great
your
character.
favorite Star Wars character?
Yoda, by
You
far.
cannot say Jar Jar.
Why? Lisa Jar Jar Binks. Lisa, your humble servant. Thank you for saving Lisa. Don't
No.
copyright that, please.
Please, no.
um, Jar Jar Binks, definitely number 0. Close number 1 is Yoda.
Really? I don't think you're a bigger Yoda fan than my somebody I knew in my life.
Probably. But close third, or so Jar Jar Binks, then Yoda, then Baby Yoda, Grogu, if we want to go by his actual name, and then we'll go Mace Windu, Kenobi, um, Kenobi from the hello there,
Yes.
General Kenobi. Good times, good times. Sorry, I'm dying.
No, you're good.
It's that post
You're
wedding sick.
always dying.
It's that post wedding sickness. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Oh, shoot. Um, but yeah, what's Alex's favorite Star Wars movie?
He says the third one. Which third one?
Empire Strikes Back.
Storytelling, not order release. True.
Which one did he say?
The third one, not from release order.
Oh, so not in release order. So like movie 3 would be Revenge or Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. What's another good like? What do you call it? What are other good like movies that aren't sci-fi? Like, let's say from horror, for example. What about horror movies?
Conjuring? That's what everyone's go to.
Which one?
The Conjuring, everyone's fucking go to.
Oh, Conjuring. Is it considered like a comedy horror or straight horror?
Straight horror.
Straight horror?
Uh, depends who you ask.
Right? Like, I can understand it's considered to be a little comedy, could be considered a little horror, but like, that's why I'm asking you because you know more of like horror than I do. So like,
It depends who you ask, because I don't find horror anymore.
I know you just like watching horror because it's funny to you now.
Yeah, I have no emotions.
I know.
My resting heart rate when we play Valorant or have a scary situation is 0.
You dead?
Yes,
Cry in 3D?
I often do.
True, true. Sounds about the story of my life. But like, what are like, if people were to watch movies, what would be like, the horror movies? What would be like your top 10 recommendations to them?
Do you want like actual good horror movies to watch? They'll fuck you up. You can't sleep at night, or do you want
I
just
want that
horror movies to watch?
like I want those ones where like it'll mess with your psychological.
Shutter Island is a good one.
Shutter Island, okay.
Exuma,
Eczema, that's 2.
that's a new one. Sorry, I'm painting bananas right now.
Why are you painting bananas?
Because I didn't know what else to paint, so I'm decided to paint a banana.
Are you
Do you
painting
like bananas?
Are you painting the one that's right next to you, or?
No, I'm painting the one that's talking to me.
Oh, brown banana, got it.
No, he's yellow on the outside, but white on the inside.
Oh, I see, I see.
Sorry, I'm looking for my notebook as we're actually talking. I'm not. Great. So I said Shutter Island,
Eczema.
Exuma. Let's see, I've got a list here.
She's bringing out the list, boys and girls, people of
Copycat.
all. Copycat.
That's an older movie for those who like the older movies. I think it's got Sigourney Weaver in it. I'm not too sure. I don't actually remember. There's Heathers.
Okay.
Burn After Reading.
Okay.
The Watchers.
Watches was a good one. That was a good one. Bless you. Bless you. Hey, you got two. You got your daily two. All right, enough. Shut up.
Thanks. The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Okay. Shut up.
Can't help it.
uh.
Yeah, The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Okay.
What else is there? They Live.
We will live. They will die.
Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe was good. That was a good one.
Don't Breathe is a fucked movie. Turkey Baster.
Okay, but like it was also really good though.
Yeah, but that's all I can say about it is Turkey Baster.
Yeah. Once you know, you know.
I'm traumatized about everything else.
Didn't. This is the point in the video where we timestamp where Carol said, "I have no more emotions," and then says, "I was traumatized."
No. Pause. I was. That's the key word. Was, motherfucker.
As a technicality.
You stupid bitch.
Hype me.
I will.
Yeah, and I'll punch your ass to the moon.
What is a horror movie you like, Burnett?
Um,
Since you don't watch very many, what's one that you've actually watched that you've enjoyed?
what's that one documentary we watched?
The Poughkeepsie tapes?
That one. That one was good.
The one about the guy who recorded everything and left all the evidence for police?
Yeah. That one.
True.
That one, and then the one about the mom that we watched, where it's like um
Evoker's pretty fun.
where it's like the mom, the grandmother, and like the daughter, where like the grandmother's like eating the child or someone.
Aww.
I do so much.
Like we watched it, where it's like the guy, like it's like halfway through the movie, or like 3/4 of the way through the movie, like the grandma or not grandma, like the mother of like one of the main characters was just possessed by the evil demon, and then she had like the TV fly at like one of the dudes from like the hospital room.
Fuck, I don't remember what movie that is at all.
I don't know. We watched it on one of the days. We watched it. Like at like towards the end of the movie, it was like they went up some sort of trail or something.
I don't remember that movie. Jesus Christ.
Like the mom had like that old she used to be one of those ladies that connected calls to other calls.
What? Not killing me.
Um,
I don't remember the
That's on
movie.
the ship.
I forgot what they're called. Sorry, my brain is farting.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. But you know what I'm talking about.
True. Yeah, I get it.
That one was a good one. Conjuring definitely. It was pretty good. Um, there not much else that I've watched because like I don't like horror that much. I'm just not a fan of it. But it's like, I'll watch it with friends and whatnot. It's like, fine, yeah, we can watch this. Like we watched a couple of my stuff. Yeah, we can watch your stuff now.
That's fair.
Love fiction. Fiction's great. Um,
Are you
romance.
reading any fiction books right now?
Dog. I barely read articles. What makes you think I read books? I'm not you.
Your tech support.
Yeah, I work on stuff. I don't read stuff. The fuck, I just half my time of tech supporting. I bullshit my way through, and somehow it works.
True.
Um,
Fake it till you make it. If it don't break, don't no fixing it.
right? If it ain't broke, don't fix. You, okay. Let me expose Carol here real quick.
Why?
Because it's funny. Um, so Carol's been reading this book series, and she'll make notes or tabs basically about like stuff she likes and doesn't like. Anytime there's pink,
Oh my.
it's smut or sexy time or whatever you want to call it. So it's like wherever you see pink in her things, it's like, oh, this is where something happened. Carol, would you like to read an excerpt from one of them?
No. No, sir, I do fucking not. No, the fuck I do not, wrote it.
But I think it's so funny because like
Oh, it's
because there's a lot of people that like have some sort of color coordination about like notes and stuff. Why is it that most people use like pink or like a light purple for that?
he's giving up.
Well, what would you use? Red?
Now I'd probably still use pink or light purple, but like I want to know is like what's the significance behind the color of that?
Pink is the color of lust.
Ah,
Or love, or whatever you call it.
that would make a lot more sense. That you know what? You spitting right now. You spitting facts.
Bray.
That makes a lot of sense now that I put it down into perspective.
Bray.
I'm so stupid. You know what I
Sometimes
need?
I question
What? What's your question?
my friends.
Come on, bruh. Actually, if you're gonna question your friends, it's from the.
A message from the government of Canada.
It's true. It's true.
Damn. Got me there.
Um. What else though? Because like, there is. Uh, I think you'd use like other colors for other things, right? So what are the other different colors you use?
Blue if it's relatable. Purple for commentary. Yellow for plot.
Oh, the plot
Orange
thickens.
anytime it reminds me of something.
So essentially the whole book.
No.
You know what's
Like if a character reminds me of Harvey Specter, I'll
that's
mark that. Oh, this character reminds me of Harvey Specter.
hell yeah. Suits. If no one else knows the reference, it's a great TV show.
Yeah, I don't know
What?
if I'm,
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, it's a wonderful TV show.
I'm just like not confused, but like, is there like a reason why you want to annotate, or is it just like something you do and then just like look back at it later?
Just for fun.
Motherfucker just does it for fun. What
Yeah,
do you mean just for fun,
exactly that. Just for fun.
dog? There are people in high school who are just like, why do we have to annotate? And you're over here doing like, oh, this is fun as shit.
I mean, like, if you're reading a book, right, and you wanted to make a comment,
Here's your ass.
Right.
yeah, like, you wouldn't write in the book? Like, if you're reading a book and it just catches your eye or something.
Right.
It's here in a minute.
Your food.
Yeah, so I added it.
That's crazy. That's actually like that's that next level older type of people shit.
Give me
Fossil
one
fuel
second.
generation
I'm
type of
back.
shit. It's it's very very fun. Books, movies, like I think all different genres like have their own little niche. Like romance, for example. Romance, I don't like the genre as much anymore, but it's like
Christ.
it's so good still because of how catching it can be.
Oh, it's sweet.
I like to annotate my books just because, like, if my friends decide that they want to read any of my books, they get to see what was going through my mind.
See, you just tell me in real time as you're reading, be like, "Oh yeah, I got another pink section. I got another orange section." We'll be playing games, and she's still reading.
That's not true. I mean, okay, no, he's right.
Dog, you play RuneScape and League at the same time.
Wait, come join me. I
Fair.
need to take a break. I just got
She'll
food.
be min maxing in RuneScape while playing League at the same time. Like, oh, I'm getting CS here and I'm getting CS here. Like, huh?
Well, I mean, if I'm playing League of Legends and I'm just CSing, if I can turn off my brain and just CS, I will turn off my brain and just CS.
That's very true. Well, we'll play Valorant and she'll just click heads. And I'm just like, Doc, aren't you playing RuneScape?
Yes.
She's just clicking heads in Valo. Or not even Valo. CS. It's a good time.
Speaking of CS,
Get them.
any crime or any action movies you like?
Ooh. Crime or action movies? 21 Jump Street. It was a good movie. It's comedy action. But it's good.
What are your thoughts on Channing Tatum and his wife splitting up?
They're splitting up?
They split up a long time ago on mutual terms.
I mean, it's fine, I guess. But it's like, could it have been avoided? That's the real
See,
question.
relationships like theirs sometimes make me believe that love isn't real because, like, they were the perfect couple when they started out.
But there's always a but to that.
No, that's it. There's no but.
Oh. I'm over here thinking like, okay, and what else? um, I think a good like funny movie was Magic Mike. But that's not action. That's just a good comedy movie. Good action movie.
That's gay as fuck.
Good action movie. And any of the Marvel or like DC movies are like, I wouldn't say spectacular, but you know, they get a good rating. Except for the Flash movie. That shit was dog. Not gonna lie.
Does this include the original a Hulk movie?
The original Hulk movie was pretty good.
Does this include Blade?
Blade was also really good. Those are like, no, those are like action. Yeah, it's action. Oh, you know what's a great action movie? Oh, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. John
Mhm.
Wick. Mr. John Wick. John Wick is a great movie.
John Wick has amazing color scheme.
Oh, Hundo P. John Wick 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. What else is a good action movie?
Maverick.
Maverick, yeah. And Mission Impossible is good,
What?
but and this might be a little controversy here. Literally, Tom Cruise carries all the movies because of his face.
I don't know how to play a vocab.
It's-
Literally, Tom Cruise has an uneven teeth.
Yeah, but you know they fix that in post editing.
Additionally,
Do they?
They do.
There's no way.
Dog, who watched the movies?
I just think that's crazy.
That's actually wild.
Look, they in movies they want the actor to be as perfect as possible, or like their main star to be as perfect as possible. So like when they're when they have a
Okay,
scene or a
pause.
shot, when they have a scene or a shot, though, like if there's some sort of discoloration during post edits, they'll fix that coloration.
Like, yeah. Wait, wait.
They didn't fix Megan Fox's thumbs in Transformers.
Yeah, but no one cared about it. But they didn't do it back then for Megan Fox. She was up and coming. Like everyone already knew who Tom Cruise was.
30 minutes.
I
30
guess.
minutes.
Even with Tom Hanks and like Samuel L. Jackson. Like, sure, there's a lot of CGI nowadays, but like there was also just a lot of like post production edits that people had to do to make certain scenes look so believable.
Very good, partner. Very good.
Alex just had a bite of the fries, and he's never had these cheese fries before, and he's
Where's
like,
this?
pretty good, pretty good.
Where'd you guys order from?
Just, fuck, I don't even remember.
Of
But
course.
it's a Korean wing place.
Oh, I would love some Korean wings right now, dude. Oh, tastes so good.
Speaking of Koreans,
Hey, yo.
Kore- Koreans have the best horror movies.
Dog, Koreans came out with their best horror show. You kidding me?
No, I don't want any.
That's true. Wait, what horror show? Sweet Home?
No. What's that? What's the one called where everyone was talking about it?
Squid Game?
That one. It's like action horror.
It's not horror at all.
Dude, I barely got through the first episode of that shit.
That's not horror. I mean, it's suspense,
Suspense.
but it's not horror.
Suspense, action. What else would it be considered?
Thriller,
Earlier? Yeah.
drama, crime, True Detective.
Woohoo! That's crazy.
Fucking wild.
Freaking eh. Oh my god. Yo. It's like it's almost 4:15 and I'm ready to take a nap.
That's okay. Wanna go back to duo queue?
I'm down. This time, you know.
And I think that's our episode because we're kind of overfilmed.
We filmed 4 episodes today that'll go up on the channel, and then we're gonna film like another like 4 or 5. What, Thursday?
For those who are here with us on the 10th episode, that's exactly what we did.
Pain and suffering.
Because we're fucking psychotic.
Well, we're not psychotic.
Is it psychotic or neurotic?
One of each.
Who's psychotic and who's neurotic?
That's for them to decide. But
The twins from Breaking Bad is psychotic.
You know who I would be from Breaking Bad?
Who?
Jesse.
Okay, who would Alex be in Breaking Bad? Alex said the turtle.
Goddamn turtle. Who would you be from Breaking Bad?
I don't know. Who do you think I'd be from Breaking Bad?
Saul? I think you would be Saul.
I would not be the fucking wife.
No.
I'd kill myself.
No,
Unalive.
not the wife. But like, what's his face? The attorney.
No, I know. Alex said the wife. No, I'm thinking Mike.
Mike Wazowski.
Uh- Mike Wachowski.
Mike, what happened to the house key?
Go to the French fry, get it quicker.
Yeah, Saul has a key. Sorry, the ADHD took over.
It's the ADHD spree.
Anyways, this a good episode. It was a fun episode. I like talking about the books and movies and stuff. True Crime was also fun. We'll bring that back. We'll bring that back for next.
Because I
episode.
thought this was our special 10th episode, part 1.
Part 1. We'll have episode 11, part 2. People will be
No,
like,
we'll have episode 10, part 2.
and then we'll see. We'll make this season 0 or season 1, and then we'll start season 2 because we want to do do we want to do a season every month? Or we want to do a season every season.
I mean, you can do a season every 12 episodes or every 10. It's up to you.
We'll do a season every 12 episodes. 12 or 13, depending on if we have episode 0 or not for that season.
Okay. Then hopefully our later seasons, we're going to be a little bit more making sense.
I mean, we'll still have a shit ton of fun.
Yes.
But until then...
Bravo 6. Going dark.